So yeah, I'm just trying to find you. Oh yeah, I found it, I think. Right, gavin2, yeah?
Yeah, man. Should be on there somewhere.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I can use that, man. So yeah, we'll go... You want monitor at the moment?
Yeah, I'm just going onto it now.
Cool.
Just gonna look, see what's going on.
So yeah, Dave's currently quickest on a 1:22.1. Like I say, even though it's just like a little mock test, I'll go through with you the teams and stuff like that.
No worries.
But yeah, for that week when you're away, because my internet's pretty shite, I'm going to record it onto my Mac and then just upload it on leisure.
Yeah, I'm off over to Spain to see my dad from Friday to Monday, so...
Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, K-Slave. Even the other thing's not looking too bad. But yeah, I was going through with, because I think overdiking from the F1 races, him and his mate are going to do the commentary for the GT3s, which we'll be racing in. And the only thing with them that I mentioned to them was the off-board cam, where we're using a lot of on-board cam, and I was like, we need to make it a bit more like TV. So as much, I mean, around this circuit, the camera doesn't really wander off, which is quite good.
It's one of them circuits though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cameras like this circuit.
Yeah. So there'll be a. So obviously this is getting postponed back to the 7th of August, the proper start of the season for the LMP ones. But the races that will be racing in the GT3s, PCP League, that'll start this Sunday coming.
Yeah. Need to get some practice in then. Have you been doing much, you?
I'm sorry, I've been doing mainly my practice in these cars, thinking I'm going to be racing these. Like I say, the lad who I was going to do commentary with, there were no chance.
Why?
I just didn't, because there's so much information to get across with this, and I really didn't want to like leave you doing the majority of the commentary, because there's so much to get across, like with the 3-car teams and all that palaver.
There is a fair bit, like...
yeah.
I'd rather there was someone there to take the lead, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And that's why, like, a decent, nice lad who we're gonna be doing it with you. But I just thought I didn't really want to just leave you to it, because I didn't feel comfortable just giving you a ton of information to go through and just...
Fair play, mate. No, it's appreciated, like, especially at the minute. It's just time, really. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what my best lap was of the day.
You practiced in the... Which
in
car?
GT3, BMW M3. As quick as that car.
Yeah. I think I'm in the Chevrolet.
Yeah, you're in Corvette, are you?
Yeah. So I wanted to drive in Bentley, but it has this characteristic that is just horrendous. Like, you literally just turn into a corner, and if it snaps, there's nothing you can do to correct it or all like that. It just snaps, and you're off in the wrong direction. Whereas at least with GT3, if it snaps or all like that, you've still got plenty of time to correct it.
I was looking at the Bentley for the GT3. Put a lot of well, I tried all of them really, but I don't know. The BMW is easy to set up for a kickoff, and it's got its general speed about it, constant instead of just at certain areas. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's it. Easier it is to drive, easier it is to set up. You got less time fucking around.
Well, there you go. It's one of them, innit? But Calibus sent me a picture of what car he's off with today, this morning. That's quite nice.
Which one is he picked? I can't remember.
Oh yeah. It's like, I was quite surprised actually. I thought he'd go for the McLaren, but no, he didn't. He went with the Mercedes AMG GT3.
Yeah. It's a bit of a beast, that car.
Top speed of 180.
But that's the thing with them cars, it's like each one's got its own characteristic of something about it that's good, like that with its straight line speed is really good, but then in other areas other cars will, even though they might be slightly slower on the straights, they might be slightly quicker in the corners, so with this go for live stream. Yeah, so for this one, we've got 4 3-car teams. I think we've got one of each 3-car team on at the moment. So we've got Dave the Art for Gold Standard Premium Racing, we've got Casely from Freddie Jordan's Yellow Bandits. We've got Neotig from IKEA. It's pretty much the first thing I thought of when I saw the livery. Then we've got Adam 4600s in Dr. Gray's Beat Clip Racing.
Fair play.
So when I saw the beats, I thought that shows me Dr. Dre. So, but yeah, and then Duofin, he'll be racing in the GT3s like us, but because he were on, I just thought we'll get him in here, might as well, even though he's racing in this league.
I'm interested to see what times Grable's running in PCP, to be honest.
Yeah. So yeah, here we go. So we'll start from now, and we'll pretend that we're starting league, but it's going to be a 5-minute qualifying session.
Right.
So it's pretty much one shot. They might get 2 if they're lucky. With it being a 1 minute 25 lap, you'd be very lucky if you get 2 in, but you'd literally have to be straight out now. And from the looks of it, who's out?
We've got Neil Tig just leaving the pits.
So he might get 2 laps in, but he'll be very lucky. Because it's still 4:27. He'd have to push like mad to get 2 laps in.
Just coming out of the pits is vigorous. Foot to the floor.
Yeah. Is he gonna bypass the chicane? No, he just manages to make the first chicane, which is a bit horrendous, especially when power boost penalties are given down this hill.
We've got Duo Finn just leaving the pits.
Right, so I believe Neotig will be the only one who might have a sniff at getting 2 laps in.
Let's have a little look at Neotig.
He's just heading down. So also, and before the races, I will sort us out with track maps and numbers of corners, because that's me next thing on the list to do. So
no worries.
And then we're coming up to the fast left-right chicane. Now we'll be getting his eye in, I think. He got a break just before the bridge. Turned in nicely. But like I say, he'll be just winding himself up. think if he gets over the line with about 2 minutes 50, but it's just, yeah, if he gets over the line with 2 minute 50, he should be able to get 2 laps in. But here we go, around the final corner, and that's started lap just over the rumble strips. That won't help his start to this qualifying lap. Maybe lost a couple of tenths before we even get going. Now, where is he going to pick the braking point? Just keeping it as calm as possible, turning it in, maybe missed by a metre. Perfect on the second part of the chicane, now down the hill. And you take over here, Gavin.
Coming into the sweeping right, round, power out of the corner, keeping away from them strips at the side of the road in the braking zone.
This is an awkward corner that he's going through right now.
It's
really
the exit.
Yeah, you've got to get as far over to the right as you possibly can to open up that corner. Now we're into the double right-hander.
I'll power down the straight.
Now, what are you thinking when you're heading towards this bridge, Gavin?
Got to get the braking right, or else you're just going to steam straight off the track, and he's held it really well there.
That's looking really nice through there. Sweet as you like. The aero's looking very nice on this car at the moment. Coming to some traffic, hopefully won't hold him up into the final 2 corners. It's Dave the Arp. No, it hasn't held him up. And here we go around the final corner. What's this lap going to be? Oh, invalidated.
Invalidated. I wonder where.
Oof. Must have gone off somewhere, but not somewhere where a power boost penalty would be applied.
Have a little look
see
at
who
Dave
else is
the
out
Harp.
there. Casely has set provisional pole, and that is an amazing lap. That will catch Dave the Harp's attention. A 1:21.3.
Superb lap, showing his intentions from the off.
Yeah.
Just what we come to expect from Casely.
My personal best round here is a 1:21.3 dead. So that is a very, very nice lap there from Casely. So all we've got out on circuit at the moment.
Adam 4600.
And Neotic as Dave the Arp. No, he's on his lap, heading under the bridge. Is he going to be able to snatch this back off of Casely? 30 seconds to go. I think he'll make it with
first sector
plenty of
for
time.
Dave the Harp, 38.8. 31.3 in the second.
Here we go around the final corner. What's
May
it going to be
have
for Dave?
cut that corner.
Oh,
Didn't.
no, it's
21.9.
P2, 21.9. He will be slightly annoyed with that, but this is the pressure of the 1 lap qualifying. You've got to get it done. And there we go, qualifying over. And we've only got
Indeed
3 people making qualifying times, which is Adam 4600 with a 1:20, 1:23, no, actually Neotic did manage to get time in. It was a 1:24 dead. So
Not
do you
what
think
he
that
wanted.
qualifying, it were a bit hectic, but it does put the pressure on, and you've got to get that, you've got to pull that lap out of the bag.
It's the pressure with what comes a 1 lap run.
So now there'll be another 5-minute just warm up for the drivers. But remember as well, with this format, Casely, not only would he have snatched pole position, he'd already have 1 point in his bag before this race even got going. So it's not much, but if he manages to knock up pole position after pole position every single race, that's 10 points in the bag at the end of the season.
Every point counts. Every point counts.
Exactly.
As I think showed in the PCF of last season. I seem to remember.
Yeah, it was so close that season.
Final
So
race.
that was pretty much heart in mouth. And Adam 4600, he's practicing his starts. I hope he's got all his fuel and everything on board. I think this is going to be hammer and tongs now between the gold standard racing of David Harp and Freddie Jordan's yellow bandit of Casely.
It's going to be interesting to the first corner.
How do you think this 3-car team dynamic's going to work? Do you think they're just going to forget that they're in the team and just think that
hope
they're all
not.
number one?
I hope not. I'd like to see a few team orders at pivotal points at races during the season. I think it'll add a different dimension to the races, to be honest.
I think it will, especially if you've got one driver who knows that he's not as quick as the other two, and he says to his other two teammates, I'm going to hold these people up and let you build a gap. That's going to be pretty mental.
It will be nice to see how, let's say, for want of a better word, the slower driver, maybe in each of the teams, is going to get pulled along, brought forward more by his prospective teammates.
Well, that's it. More people working together to create a decent setup is probably going to create an even stronger team. So it's really how well can these drivers work together.
It's going to be interesting. 2 minutes 45 of practice remaining. Duo Finn just leaving the pits.
I do think the two major teams to look out for this season will be Freddie Jordan's Yellow Bandits and the Gold Standard Racing Team. I think that's going to be a really good lineup between them three.
I think.
Where is Casely going? I'm not too sure. I think he's forgot which is the way out of the pit lane.
I can honestly hold my hands up and say I have done the same. He's my outside bet for this season.
Casely.
He is. Showed a hell of a lot of pace towards the back end of last season.
I mean, the one thing I can say about Casely is he is rapid, absolutely rapid. The one thing that he found himself scuppering him through the last couple of seasons was tyre wear. If he can work out how to set the car up so it can be fast, but it also looks after the tyres, I think he will just gain so much more confidence. And that's going to be a tough lineup. Say he's got the other teams to contend with. He's also got Hesselden to contend with as a teammate.
Duo Finn just taking it off of the track and onto the dirt. Just coming into the final corner. Neil Tig on track now.
Yeah, he's just told me that he really loves the IKEA branding on his car.
Swedish.
There was already a bit of controversy going on with the Swedish/Yorkshire IKEA team.
Really?
Yeah, the two other drivers for some reason didn't want Neotig to drive with them, which I found was a bit harsh.
Really? Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, Neotig, he might not be the most complete driver, but he's very, very quick on his day.
He is. On the condition it's kept fair. I'm sure your good self will know what I am further forwarded to.
So here we go then. We've got five drivers. Five drivers that are going to be out there fighting. What are your predictions? I think it's going to be tough between David Harp and Casely. Plus, one thing also to bear in mind is refueling. Now, if these drivers, especially Casely, if he's not worked out the best way to go with refueling, this could turn on its head. Now, one thing I've noticed, Gavin, if you automatically press option, we can retire the pit box straight away. There we go. And we go straight to spectate as quick as possible. And we are down to turn one with Casely. And he's bolted. Has he jumped the start?
He must have done. Must have done.
Oh, that's completely screwed himself over if he's jumped the start.
That's got to be. There's no other reasoning for that. Oh, we've got an off. It's Neil Tig. Neil, why won't the camera show me?
Yeah,
Neil Tig just gone off.
He's just had a power boost, I think. He's just rejoining the circuit and he's at the back. And Duo Finn's completely lost control and binned it down at about turn 4.
Oh, good there. Neil Tig fourth.
So
Adam
Neil Tig back
4600
in
in
fourth.
third. Dave's second, and that gap to Casely is definite jump start. I'm going with.
Definite. There's no. If he's made a beauty of a start, I want to know what settings he's got on board.
What, he must have a rocket ship at the back, has he?
I think we'll see him into the pit lane straight away, and that'll be an easy, comfortable drive for Dave. Casely's going to have to, he's in the pit lane, he's jumped the start, Casely is in, and Dave takes over.
He's getting it done now, nice and early.
I'll give Dave a massive grin, he's going to be loving this. Casely's going about 40 miles an hour, Dave's going about 190 miles an hour, pulling that gap. And Casely, is he going to come out in front of Duofin? I think he will do, so he won't be at the back. This is going to be close. And Casely just getting going now. Is Duofin going to be able to jump in front? No.
No.
So at least Casely's saving grace is not at the back of the field.
One saving grace. Dave the Harp's fallen. No, he hasn't. Is he closing up?
I think
Adam 4600?
I think Adam 4600 has got a decent pace. But the first lap, Dave has pulled out a 1:28.6. Adam 4600 has pulled out a 1 minute 30.
Dead.
Neotig's a 1 minute 35. That was a costly mistake up at the chicane in the first lap. Casely has yet to set a lap as he's been through the pit lane. And Duofin, I believe he hasn't set a lap yet because he may have done a corner cut.
So quick skip through the field, see what's going on. A bit of a watch of Casely there, running in fourth, looking aggressive.
I think we're about to find out what sort of pace David Harp is running as he comes over the line.
123.
123.6 straight away. That tells me low fuel on board that car. Now what is Casely going to be doing? But he has come out of the pit lane considerably slower, so I think it's going to take another lap. Yeah, it's going to take another lap for us to work out what fuel Casely is running at the moment. Because one thing these drivers will work out is if they start the race with a full tank of fuel, they'll be probably going round at about 4 seconds a lap slower than if they did about a 10 lap stint.
It's all if buts and maybes for me though with pit strategy. The further the race goes on, everything changes.
Yeah, and I think we've got Casely already hunting down Neotig.
Certainly have.
Neotig's going to have to get defensive pretty soon.
Yeah, within the next
Casely's
two corners.
Homing in.
See what it's like on the straight.
Neotig is not putting down the other IKEA drivers, but he is usually one of the quickest out of the three drivers for that team, and Casely, he is just mincing into him.
He's all over him now. So much tighter line into there.
Final two corners is where he can gain a lot of time. Casely just toying with the back of him. I think we may see an overtake into turn one, as we did before.
Time Neil to go defensive.
Aero difference. Casely's trying it on the outside. It's going to be difficult. Under braking. Up the inside.
Giving him room.
Oh, Casely's lost it.
He's off. When the camera following the car, it's somewhere. There he is.
First sign of a cock up there from Casely. There is a nasty
scampers away.
There's a nasty curve on the inside of that chicane, and this is making Dave the Hart grin with envy. But Adam 4600, he's
hanging on
with Dave the Hart.
He's hanging on.
He must be about
23.9.
Count the gap. About a 3.5 second gap. It's not bad, but Adam 4600's just got a power boost
out of
penalty,
shape.
so that's just given Dave at least 6 seconds now. Neotig,
comes
the
into the
field
last
is
corner
spreading out, but I think we're going to see Casely making his way back up to the front. He just needs to make sure these silly little mistakes don't happen. Probably his Achilles heel last season. Tons and tons of speed, tons and tons of amazing racecraft. But when it comes down to it, he did crack a few times under pressure last season.
Kearsley does look a bit raggedy, not smooth as I would expect.
I think he's just annoyed with himself, knowing that he had pole position quicker than Dave the Harp, and he's currently about 20 seconds behind.
That's a chunk.
Yeah, just a bit.
That I don't think he's going to be able to pull back on track. It's going to be down to strategy, I would have thought now.
I do think, out of all the car selection, Dave the Harp last season, he wasn't at his best with, especially in the PCF.
No.
I feel like he lost his way a bit with that car. It didn't really suit his driving style, whereas this LMP2 car, LMP1 car, should know that as soon as I've set this set this league up. But yeah, I think this car does suit him down to the ground, as does the downforce.
It would appear so far. Just about to come on the line again. Is he improving on his lap? No, he isn't. Fastest stands at a 123.6.
And if we just flick back to Neotig now, coming into the final chicane, we can see Kearsley. Where is Kearsley? Is he glitching? He's glitching on my screen. Is he with you?
No.
And in the final two corners, he was having a bit of a glitch there, but
as he was coming around the first corner. Ooh, off! He's glitching again there.
Big glitch with Kearsley.
Ooh,
so
massive.
Hopefully, that is just a temporary glitch. But yeah, his car is going all over it
again. This is not good to see.
No. Hopefully it'll just be a temporary glitch, and it does seem to have rectified itself now, as he's heading up behind Neotig, which is good for Neotig. Last thing he wants to be doing is defending a car that's probably got more moves than Michael Jackson on the dance floor.
Ooh, he's outbraked himself a little bit there.
Oh, Kearsley, so much more, turning through the double right-hander there. And now we're making his way down under the bridge. This is going to be defensive time for Neotig.
And knew it early as well. Covered the inside line.
That was a beautiful bit of defensive driving. Kearsley's up the inside. He under braking. Neotig, he's given up to try and get the switch back, but
I don't know what Kearsley has done to that car. Brilliant.
Oh, beautiful move there for Kearsley. And Neotig just stays close enough. He may be able to have a run down the start-finish straight, but no, Kearsley has gone.
Scampering away from him. So much more speed, under turning, acceleration, top end. Oh, he's lagging again.
But now, into turn one, he's starting to lag, and even Neotig can see it because he's just ran completely offline.
Just watching a little bit again there. He's come round here alright this time. The previous lap he was all the way off in the sand.
Yeah. Yeah, remind me, Gavin, to have a word with Kearsley just to make sure that he's wired up.
Will do. This is why we do practice runs.
Yeah, unfortunately for Kearsley, he probably won't even know that his car's doing that.
The stream is there to show it.
And Dave the Harp, so about far in front of Adam 4600. Adam 4600 is really, really impressing me. Current lap times, by bringing them up.
Missed a lot of races last season as well, I thought.
Yeah. Best lap is only 1/10 behind Dave, and currently he's about half a second off Dave Hart's pace. But that could change if Dave makes a slight mistake. And Kearsley is not that far behind either. I think we're going to see Kearsley rejoining this battle for P2 pretty soon.
He is pretty much the gap between turn 1 and turn 2 apart.
I believe Dave the Harp is running exactly the same pace as Kearsley, because about 5 laps ago, double checked the distance between them with the cameras, and it's pretty much stayed the same, so they're running very, very good pace at the moment.
Last lap by Casely was a 122.9. The last lap by Dave was a 124.3.
Whoa.
He's got some serious pace in that car.
Adam 4600's done the same first sector as Casely, 39.4. Dave Hart's done the 39.9. Sector 2 is a 32 dead for Dave. It's a 31.9 for Adam. What's it going to be for Casely? It's coming into the final bit. A 31.6.
It's going to be a cracking lap there.
Dave Harp, yeah, he's definitely pushing now. Dave's probably pushed his tyres a touch too much now, and he is falling back into the clutches of P2. But mind you, P2, Adam 4600, has just almost overcooked it into the first chicane, as Casely up into the first chicane. Beautiful for the first part, beautiful through the second, and that is that's the way to take turn the first chicane.
Tricky set of corners to take.
I think we're about to see a horrendous first sector for Adam 4600. Dave's is a 39.8, Adam's is a 40.9, but what is Casely's going to be? He's coming round to that detection area now. 39.4, so he is reeling in the first sector alone. Casely is reeling in half a second on Dave Hart. He's really bringing himself back into this.
I think he was very, very wise to get that. Or was it? You see, the thing is, he could have stayed out, and he could have got that time back with the pace he has.
Just looking in the background from Dave Hart's on rear view, you can even see Casely in the background now. Really, really fastly closing in.
Let's just have a watch of Dave the Harp on a lap here.
4600, I've got to say, he's really, really impressing me. Might be making the odd mistake here and there, but he's not dropping back into Casely.
Oh, big bounce over the entrance into the chicane.
Yeah, that's that nasty curb that Casely hit earlier. Casely glides over it. He must have his ride height a touch higher.
Oh, he's hand over fist time out of Adam 4600. Hand over fist.
As Dave's coming into the double right-hander now. Under braking, it's looking very smart. Still looking like he's got plenty of grip in that car. Adam 4600 now into the double right-hander. Let's have a look. See, still very nice grip through there. Not looking too shabby. Casely throws the car in, and he just got it all under control. You can clearly see that he's deploying the energy so much more out of there. The traction is so much better. And there we go. First sector 39.9 for Dave Harp. First sector for Adam is a 40.4.
Dave Harp in the pits.
Casely. Right. He's losing about a second per lap now to Casely. Casely's carried on.
Adam 4600 is looking at a new provisional leader.
Yeah. And we will see. I will let you know when Dave Hart does start to leave the pit lane. Currently it looks like a long stop. He may be refueling.
Adam nice and clean around the first chicane, powering out.
And Casely is on his way out of the pits, but I think he's going to end up behind Neotig.
Just watch Neotig come past the entrance now. Yeah, he is way behind.
Yeah. So the battle is on. Adam 4600 leads this race. I wouldn't say unexpected, but
fortunate.
He's racing with two Project Cars champions at the moment. He's a two-time Project Car champion like Dave Harp. He didn't fall off the back of him.
No, he held his ground well. If this is what he's bringing to the start of the season, then it can only get better, really.
But now we can see in the background Casely lighting up those timing screens. Is Adam 4600 staying out? He is Casely. No, he's staying out as well. And really long on these tyres. And we will see start of this lap we'll be able to see the pace that Dave's got. We won't on this lap because he's come out of the pits. I expect to see some rapid times now from Dave the Art.
I expect him to reel in Neotig in no time.
He's currently the front two previous laps. Adam 4600 was a 125.3. Caseley's was a 124.4. Dave the Hart needs to be setting some purple times now as he heads up towards turn 1 behind Neotig.
Nice around the first, nice around the second.
Beautiful, beautiful moves there.
Neotig got his lights on.
Yeah, he must be thinking maybe he's got shades on, we don't know.
Very tight there around there by Dave the Harp.
Yeah, you can just see the difference.
Apex after apex now.
And, yeah, just reeling him in, but the last thing Dave needs is to be held up behind Neotig now.
Just to be dispatching of him fast, nice and clean. Could it be down the straight? Ooh, much tighter exit there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And of course,
take off on the grass.
Carried on. So here we go. Dave needs to get on with it. The leaders have carried on. This is the time. And Neotig just kept the door shut there. Dave's having a little sniff. Needs to get Neotig out of position. He has done. Is he going to try it round the outside? This is going to be an epic move. He can do it.
Into
yes,
the braking
he is.
zone.
What a move.
Superb move.
Round the outside, and
Tick
Neotig's
pits.
in the pits.
That's brilliant.
That was beautiful from Dave out there.
It's the kind of overtaking I want to be seeing from this season, especially from a previous champion.
Yeah,
Let's see
definitely.
what's going on up front. Adam 4600 just pondering around. Caseley is again that much.
I don't think he has over the last lap. I
It
think
wouldn't
bring up the lap
doesn't
time.
visually say so.
It was, well, last lap for Adam 4600 was a 125.2. Last lap for Caseley was a 125.1.
Tyres have gone.
Looks like it. And Dave Harp is currently on a 124.1, but that was with traffic. Let's see what lap time he may pop in. His first sector's already a full second in front of Caseley.
Full second.
That's just a full second in the first sector for Dave the Art there.
Dave the Art wants his position back after the next round of pit stops.
Adam 4600 carries on.
Caseley carries on.
I'm wondering if these guys have gone for the hard tyre.
I'm feeling like I should be giving Adam a little bit more TV time, so we'll have a little watch.
Let's see him into turn 1. Let's see if he clobbers that curve or very, very wide through there.
Could have been a lot
Lots of
tighter.
time. Yeah, that's just compromised him all the way down the hill now.
Never know, he might be watching the stream, a little bit of commentator's curse there.
But keeping it out of the gravel, that's what you need to do. Get the car as far over to the right. Adam could really help himself by getting it even further over to the right, so his front left tyre is almost touching that white line to then open up this corner, now heading into the double right-hander. Nicely controlled through there.
Not looking bad at all for me. Same as you said a little bit earlier, he's got, you know, I mean, he's made a few errors, but nothing major. And look where it's got him.
Has had his previous lap removed. Now, just to put this in perspective, how much time these guys are losing now. Adam 4600's previous lap was a 125.4. Dave the Hart's previous lap is a 123.2.
Adam in the pits. We're going to see Caseley surely.
Losing time. Caseley, is he in? Yes,
He is.
And I think Dave's going to have a massive, massive lead, but the problem for Dave the Hart now is he's still got another stop to do. Caseley and Adam 4600, they ain't.
They're going to get away with the one stop.
Dave's going to have to pull some out of the bag now.
When's Adam going to get going? Still not going. He's going now.
Adam's getting going. How long is Caseley going to be in there? Expecting him to be going any time now. No, it's a long, long stop. Really long stop for Caseley. I think something's gone wrong here. Just getting going now. That is a massive stop for Kearsley. I think Dave the Harp will be comfortable in terms of pitting and coming back out in front of Kearsley. I don't think he will with Adam 4600. I think Adam 4600 may, if everything's gone to plan, Adam 4600 is in the pound seat now to win this.
I counted the pits down from Adam's release to Kearsley's release. You're looking at 18 seconds. Something went wrong with that pit stop. Must have done.
Definitely.
That's not normal.
Gone massively wrong.
Adam,
and
that's the bit of luck you needed, pal.
I think Adam, if Dave pulls out a massive gap now, he'll be laughing. But he needs to over Adam. I don't think he needs to pull a massive gap over Kearsley because I think he's going to have the pace.
Dave the Harp just getting himself a little bit out of.
Yeah, he looks a bit wide there through there, and that is especially in the last two corners. If you run wide, you're looking at about 15 seconds penalty.
He's just set his new fastest lap though with a 1:23.1.
And Adam 4600, he's just getting going now, so we will see the difference between lap times. But Dave really needs to be pumping in these 23s, maybe getting into the 22s. That'd really help him a lot.
I think that's going to depend on how much fuel he's got on board.
And Kearsley's only just coming round the final corner.
That pit really has destroyed his race. This is what I meant though earlier about pit stops. They can make or break anything.
Exactly.
This is why we all love racing.
Adam 4600 is not that far behind Dave the Harp. I really do think Adam 4600, if he can keep this pace up, I think he's going to win this.
Could Dave's tyres already be showing signs of going off? I mean, how many laps has he done on them?
Well, his previous lap was a 1:23.1. We're about to find out if he's dropping off in terms of lap times, just coming round to the final two corners. I'll let you know what lap he's done.
Could get it validated. No, 1:23.7.
1:23.7, so he's only lost about half a second off his personal best, so that's not too bad. Now, what is Adam 4600's lap? We're about to find out.
There or thereabouts.
23.8, so it's pretty much bang on with Dave the Harp. Showing some real pace Adam 4600.
Let's have a look what Kearsley smashes in here. Around left corner.
Thinking that he may be driving angry now.
122
dead.
Yeah, he's driving
definitely
angry.
Driving angry. Yeah. As long as he doesn't drive angry into one of them sausage curves. Almost 2 seconds quicker than the two in front.
Look at that around the first chicane. That's sublime.
Beautiful.
Brilliant to watch.
Beautiful. So if you get it slightly wrong, that's 5 seconds.
Yeah, right, all day long.
You're gaining.
We've just missed Adam 4600 overtaking Duo Fin.
Oh, back marker, yep.
Yeah. Just watching Neil Tig pondering round. Don't think he's coming anywhere near anyone.
Oh yeah, Duo Fin's off into the gravel under the bridge. Where is Kearsley? He's a fair whack back. But yeah, Duo Fin's had a horrendous lap.
Camera's panning round, found him.
By Adam and ended up in the kitty litter.
See what's going on up front.
Yeah. I mean, this is quite interesting, just with 4 cars. Imagine when we've got the full grid.
It's going to be a hell of a lot to commentate on, Jesus.
It's going to, imagine, Duo Fin once again completely losing it, and here comes Kearsley.
It does come Kearsley.
Oh, Kearsley has almost lost it. He's done it. He's in the wall. Oh no!
It's all gone wrong.
Kearsley off.
Oh, is it the wall again?
Oh, I think there's a bit of lag going on now. No, he's reset it. That is completely ruined Kearsley's race. I think he's going to be foaming. He's going to be mad with himself, knowing that he's so quick, but he just hasn't put it all together.
I'm sure it'll come. He's got a week to. Well, no, he's got 2 weeks to sort it out.
Yeah.
But he's definitely. I would be mortified if I was him.
Talking about the front two being identical on lap times. Previous lap, for Dave the Hat was a 1:22.35. Adam 4600 was a 1:22.35. So here we go. Dave's previous lap is a 1:23.6. Dropped a touch of time as Adam gone any quicker this lap. Just coming around the final corner now. Well, he's only lost a tenth to Dave, if that. Probably about half a tenth there.
And this is not going to be enough for Dave to not stop. He's going to have to stop.
But Dave's going to have to stop, but Dave's going to have amazing tyres at the end of the race. Adam, if he wanted to win this, he needs to be beating Dave the Hart's lap time.
Would you have a countdown of the gap between Dave?
I will work it out when Dave goes under the bridge. I will count back to Adam and we will get ourselves a decent gap. Here we go.
Point 600, powering onto the straight, hammering it down here now, reaching top speed. He's coming to you.
I would say about 15 seconds, so it's a decent bit of time there for Adam. Just needs to keep it smooth and consistent, and Dave needs to push like mad. Previous lap for Dave, just gone over the line with a 1:24.1. He's starting to lose time now.
Yeah, he is.
What is Adam's lap?
Adam just coming into the last corner.
Almost running onto the gravel there. It's a 1:23.3, so yeah, Adam's doing the job. He's pulling the time back in now.
He's got exactly the same time that he had the previous lap. Exactly.
Oh,
he's lagging.
Adam 4600, has he gone off? Is it lag?
He's lagging around the first chicane. Still there.
Yeah. Hopefully this will rectify itself. I'm just going to check out Caseley coming round the final corner, coming up to the back marker of Duopin.
He validated.
Caseley was,
oh no.
Yeah. 1:23.6.
Yeah, I thought it was a validated.
Almost very similar lap time to Adam, but he's so far back now. I can't see him pulling his way back into this. I can even see Dave the Art pitting him coming out in front of Caseley now. Here we go, overtaking back markers. It's
if he's going to do it, now is the time for Dave. Just coming round to the pit entry. He's staying out. Oh, no, he's in.
He's in.
Last ditch.
In. And here we go, where is Adam? Coming into the right, fast right-hander, fast left-hander. This left-hander is a bit of a pain. Really loves someone to steer wide.
Be interesting to see what this lap is from Adam.
So he will just be passing Dave now.
Oh, he's just going to put in a 1:24.2. So
maybe Adam's tyres are just starting to dip. Caseley, where is he? Caseley's not even made it into the fast right-hander. Dave's going to be way in front of Kay.
Extremely deep into the first section of the chicane. Very, very deep. Seems to have rectified himself.
Back in the pits. He must have some damage. Caseley's race has been completely ruined. This will probably give Neo Tig third place. And now the hunt is on for the final 8 laps. Can Dave hunt down Adam 4600?
It's going to get interesting.
It's going to be a mammoth effort. Got to say, I've been watching Dave, I haven't seen a mistake yet. So he's going to have to need a very faultless 8 laps now. Adam doesn't seem to be faulting under any pressure.
There is 18 seconds by my count between Adam 4600 and Dave the Half.
So Adam really needs to start dropping off some time if Dave's going to be falling him in.
If you want to have another count from the start finish.
Adam 4600 just mapped in at a 1:22.9. Where's that come from?
Is that lag? I don't know if that was lag.
Yeah, it's a bit of lag, so we'll cut back to Dave coming round the final corner. What has Dave got?
It'll have to be somewhat good.
No, it's just coming out of the pit lane, so that's not
pit, yeah, that's
helped us work out. So we've got another lap to go.
Adam still lagging Adam.
Yeah,
I don't want to see this.
Going on. No.
I want to see him cruise to victory.
Lag to the victory.
Which we did see a lot of in the PCS in the Ford Falcons. They were horrendous for it.
Yeah, they were. Alright, the K-Slayer's coming up to the right-hander into the fast left-hander.
We've got Neotig in the pit.
Pitted. Yeah. Is Neotig going to be able to come out side by side with K-Slayer? Or is K-Slayer going to have pulled this gap? Yeah, I think he's pulled it.
Yeah, definitely has. These pit stops for the LMP one seem to be very, very long.
Yeah. Now it just depends whether the drivers are
selected just getting off now
to refuel, like I do know that Dave is doing. He's refueling every time he pits, so that he's got really, really good pace. Adam's gone back to a 1:24.4. So where that previous lap of a 1:22.9 came from, I do not know.
They passed the steering wheel onto someone else.
And Dave's just popped in a 1:22.7. So he needs to keep pumping in these lap times, and he needs to hope Adam makes a mistake.
6 laps to do
Adam's won this. I think Adam may have done this.
This will be a brilliant, brilliant drive by Adam if he manages to pull it off.
He'll be over the moon with this. And who'd have expected this? We've got a double champion in Dave the Art, and we've got the rapid K-Slayer, and then we've got Adam 4600, who we weren't expecting a lot from, and he's going to go and claim this, even though it's not part of the championship. It's going to make them two think about how to go racing.
Definitely. You need to be. It isn't just about how fast you can go around a track. There's a lot more to it, and Adam's showing that. Just the word is consistency.
Yeah.
And another great thing is Adam's got Neotig between him and Dave the Hart, which could prove a stickling point.
All I can think is how epic it's going to be when we have a full grid.
It will be fantastic.
It's just going to be a bit mental.
We just pray for clean racing.
I pray for clean racing, and I pray that my voice don't pack up.
No, we don't want that.
No, definitely not. Dave is chewing some time in, but it's not by a lot. It's only a second of the lap now.
Let's have a look at the last laps. Adam, a 24.1. Dave, a 23.1. K-Slay, a 21.2. He's going to be absolutely fuming.
Yeah, Dave's going to be mad knowing that he hasn't put a foot wrong, and he's still going to be about 10 seconds behind Adam. Adam's already in at the final corner. Dave's just made it under the bridge. It's probably about 10 seconds away, maybe 15. Another 5 laps to go. He's
aging time.
Yeah, he's pulling the time back. Adam 4600 with a 1:24.7. Let's see what Dave's got. In 22.7. So 2 seconds a lap. I don't think it's enough, but if you can just keep pushing at this pace and Adam's tyres just fall off the cliff, maybe. I think maybe, but I think Adam will probably have this one.
This is a brilliant drive. As you said yourself, it's not even a classified race. It's just to get out there and see what's happening. And he's showing
coming up behind the back marker.
He's showing what he's got.
Very, very wide out of the way there. Stuart Finn, who will be competing in the PCP GT3s, and
there he goes.
They won't be doing that next Sunday. Can't remember which car Duo Finn will be driving, but I bet he hopes he won't be doing that as well. driving these and driving the GT3s, you realise how much downforce these cars have got. Very, very similar, if not almost identical to Formula 1 cars in terms of grip you get through the corners with these cars.
Makes a massive difference how the car drives. Massive difference.
Yeah, you just brake so much later.
In the
engine braking do it for you.
In the Ford Falcon last season in the PCS, there was no front downforce, and it was horrendous to sort out at the front end.
It's pretty much turn in and hope for the best.
Pretty much. I
think Adam may have lost a chunk of time there. What his previous lap? Yeah, he's losing a second a lap. He's on a 24.5 at the moment, and he's on a 23.4. So he really does. I think even if he keeps at this pace, he's going to have it. But Adam, if he makes one mistake, I think Dave will be in there. But
I make that about 11.5 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, looks like it to me. I think Adam's got this, and I think Dave's going to be extremely cheesed off.
See, Dave's now catching up to Neo Tig. As I said before, could Neo Tig prove a bit of a stickling point to get past? I doubt it.
Yeah, and he's coming up to Duo Finn, who should be getting out of the way. He's flashing his lights saying, please, pretty please, move over. 2 laps to go. It may not look like I'm in a battle, but I'm in one.
Will this be the second time that Adam has lapped Duo Finn?
It looks like it, yeah. And I think this may be, second time.
Going past
there
him.
we go. And Dave's on his way up to that chicane. 2 laps to go. And Dave's
Very well
going to be
taken.
lapping Neo Tig, I think.
It is Neo Tig, yeah.
So, we did say at the start of this race, Neo Tig's got amazing pace when he pulls it out of the bag. And who would have thought that Adam would have already lapped him by the end of the race?
It's brilliant to watch. If we get a season that's anything like this, especially with, is it 15 drivers? No, it's 14 drivers, isn't it? On the grid.
14 drivers, 4 3-car teams and 2 satellite drives. It's going to be absolutely mental to keep track of.
Who are the satellite drivers?
I believe, just check this out as we're just about to start the final lap. So yeah, all this information I'll send to you. So easy. So yeah, we have a Razor. He will be in Black Stallion Racing, and he is on his own in the Vulcan 3 livery. We've got Killer Corkin, who's also in a satellite team, and that's Geordie Marsh's Rampant Racing. Then we have Team 4, which is IKEA, which will include Neo Tig, who's currently racing, Andy Russell, and Richie Davis.
Interesting team.
Team 3, and they will be very happy if it ends like this. Adam 4600 will be racing there, along with Jamie James and Chris Corr.
It'd be interesting to see what Chris Corr can do next season.
Yeah, definitely. Now we've got Gold Standard Premium Racing Team, Dave the Hart 10th Fear, and a wild card, because I will be doing the commentary for this league, which I will reveal next week. And for Freddie Jordan Jilla Bandits, it'll be Hesselden, Kearsley and GBM Vectra, as Adam 4600 makes it over the line and has just absolutely minced the field with an amazing run-stop strategy.
Fantastic
come
drive.
over the line and he will be foaming. Almost 3 seconds a lap quicker, but at completely the wrong time.
Absolutely brilliant drive. Just watching Neo Tig. They'll have finished now.
On the line. Yeah.
Kearsley just coming down to the sweeping left.
I don't think I think Casely's in P3. I don't think Neotig is, because I think Neotig was lapped twice, so we will see Casely come over the line, and then we will do a practice podium interview, and we will see what they're thinking. Hopefully they won't be buggering off, pardon the French, as we're in France. As Casely
he's binned
it gets to the line.
Just to top it off.
Stick it in reverse, lad. Stick it in reverse. Go on. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna wind him up about this when he gets in there.
Just shows you how shocking the turning angle is on that car.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Here we go. Over the line. P3, Casely, right? So I will invite Casely, David, and into the party chat.
It'd be nice to talk to Adam. I don't think I've ever spoken to him.
And this will be quite funny.
What a drive. What a drive.
Yeah, no, it's been brilliant to see. So we'll just test this party chat, and we will just remember to ask the drivers to share their audio, and I will see when they make their way in there. If they make their way in there. But yeah, no, even though it was just a test race, with only 4 cars that will be actually in the league, that's quite interesting. See, it was a 28 lap race. Some boring parts, but with different strategies, even when cars aren't technically battling each other, still something to keep an eye on.
Definitely. Make for good viewing.
Yeah. But yeah, Adam, 4600, what a drive.
David's not pissed off, he's parked his car outside the pit instead of retiring into. I expect Casely to come and smash into his pit box. It's nice and steady.
So yeah, Dave used to, when he was doing the live stream, when we were talking to a particular person, he'd highlight their car in the pit lane.
Right.
So I might have to try and do that. And all. Dave Hart, P2, has made his way into the pit lane. We'll see for the podium chat. We'll just see if Adam 4600 joins us along with Casely. Casely has joined us. We're just waiting on Adam 4600. The drivers can just make sure that they are set to share. This is just going to be a mock-up party chat, and here we go. So Adam 4600, if you just want to make sure that your party settings are set to share.
Hang on 1 second.
No problem. So yeah, I'll always allow your voice to share.
Was that being broadcast, was it?
Yeah.
We're just doing a mock broadcast on GT Gavin's page, but yeah, we were broadcasting and watching it.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, my voice is allowed to be shared. Always allow whatever.
Always allow, yeah.
Cool.
Right, so got Adam 4600. Gavin, do you want to take the lead?
Yeah. First of all, mate, what a drive. That was brilliant.
Wasn't it?
That was brilliant to watch, mate. You just pondered around, easy as you like. Brilliant. How was it for you, mate?
It was interesting, yeah, because Dave was doing the 2 stops, so he's fresh tyres at the end, and there's 2 seconds allowed, 2 seconds allowed. That was terrifying. But other than that, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Great, it's a fun car to drive.
It seemed it.
Now, I've got to say, Adam, I wasn't expecting you to win that until about halfway through the race, and I was like, actually, I think he's in the pound seat. And then we saw Casely having a long stop. He'd pitted with you for the 1 stop.
Yeah.
And his pit stop was a very long stop. And then I was thinking, Dave's just gone through. He's going for a 2-stop strategy. Casely needs to keep these lap times in, and talk about matching lap times, they were pretty much dead on for about 3 or 4 laps.
Were they that close? I genuinely didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
No,
I don't know, when Dave stopped the first time, like lap 10, I thought, yeah, okay, I can do something, I can do something with this, because I know I can do a 1-stop, so see what happens, and it works out.
yeah. So, going into the season, which will properly start in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
this is looking good for you. Do you feel like you'll probably be the team leader in the 3-car team?
I have no idea. The other day we had 2 really, really quick guys. Obviously, I'll try to be the best in that team. I'll try to be the best overall, but I think it's going to be a good battle between the 3 of us.
So yeah, in your team, you've got Johnny James 16 and Chris Core 69. Will you, if they're struggling, will you be giving them your setup, or will you be keeping your cards close to your chest?
Oh, absolutely. If they want my setup, they can have it. But I've got a lot of time for both those guys, and I'm very happy I'm in the team with them.
Oh,
Until we
very
crash
nice.
into
Very
each
nice to
other.
hear. Yeah. Oh, very, very nice to hear from you, and we will be back to have a chat with you in a second, and we will move over to Dave the Harp. Gavin, do you want to go for it?
Dave, how are you?
Enough bad ones.
How did that go for you, pal? It seemed like you had issues.
No, I thought my pace was okay. It was just the strategy didn't work. It's just a bit strange one. It was,
Just down to strategy then, yeah.
when I had my fresh tyres against Casey, I was catching him 5 seconds a lap. And then when I got behind Adam, I just couldn't catch him at all.
Was the one-stop strategy never on for you?
Yeah, it was, yeah. I could have done it. But I thought, I'll give the 2-stop a try and compare it. Because I knew they'd carry on if I pitted.
I think you definitely showed that you've got the pace there for next season.
Yeah, I've got to say, Dave, I did say throughout that commentary, I don't think you even made a mistake through that. It looked pretty much sweet as you like.
Yeah,
like I say, Adam 4600, second half of the race, he just came alive. I couldn't see a mistake from Adam himself.
I couldn't believe how I couldn't catch him on the fresh tyres.
Yeah. So on the last lap, I think it was about 3 seconds you were gaining on him. But if there's any point of the race you could have changed, would it have been on strategy? Did you lose any time on a last lap in a certain stint, or were it all pretty much plain sailing?
No, I didn't lose any time anywhere at all. That's what I find strange, when I find it so hard to catch up to Adam.
Yeah.
So
it's back to the drawing board for Dave. He's a bit bemused now.
Well, it's just a bit more data for the brain.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And now we will move our way to P3. Casely, I've got to say, what an amazing quali lap. If that had been real, you'd have gained an extra point. Because the qualifying for the LMP ones, whoever gets pole will get a point.
Oh, nice.
But I've got to say, I feel for you, man. That race just completely went against you then.
Yeah, it was a bit of a strange one at the start. Expecting the car to be in neutral, so I ripped it, but it was in first.
we did say, how far is Casely in front of the rest? He must have had a jump start. So, yeah, that must be pretty gutting.
Yeah, but I just thought, look, it was an actual real road, so.
Yeah, nice. I've got to say, if you string it all together, you will be pretty epic. Now, how are you feeling Casely, with your current team, which will include Hesselden and Vectra?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Respect for both of them. So yeah, should be a good one.
Nice one, nice one. So, headed into the racing, do you feel like it were good to get tonight just to make sure that everything's set for 2 weeks' time?
But yeah, because quali runs, short runs, I'm alright. Just struggled a bit on the long run pace.
Yeah.
So a bit more consistency, I should be alright.
Yep. I think once you string it all together, you'll be pretty mighty. But
So.
we're gonna, yeah, definitely, and we're gonna go back to Arden 4600. What are your plans for the season? Are you thinking that you might have an early March? We know that Casely is probably one of the fastest. Dave's a double champion in the Project Cars series. Do you feel like you could probably go on and win this championship?
I don't know. It's because they were both quicker than me. They were both quicker. The one lap pace was there. I won it on the strategy. People have now seen me do the one stop. I think if I can do that, so I do need the pace to be there. But obviously, we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna try it because nearly won on the first one.
I just have one more question for Adam, actually.
Yeah, go for it, Gavin.
In the middle stint of the race, out of absolutely nowhere, you went and smacked in a 1 minute 22.9. Where the hell did that come from?
That was pretty epic. You come round final 2 corners, it was literally like you had all the grip in the world.
Was that at the beginning of the second?
It was at the beginning of the second stint, yeah.
It was right at the end of the first stints. You'd pitted and David pitted. Sorry, no, you hadn't pitted. David pitted, and he was coming up behind you. And Dave was on brand new tyres, and you were on tyres that were about 13 laps old, and you banged in a 22.3 or something like that, or 22.5, and it was like, where has that come from?
Well, if I can do that every lap, I think I'm in good stead. But
and you will be,
definitely.
That was
the first time I've ever done a 22 around this track, so that was
to get in the 22s with 13 lap old tyres, that is pretty epic.
Oh, well, it wasn't bad. It was a cool lap. I didn't really I'm good at words.
You didn't consciously think I'm going to bang in a. Yeah,
I didn't think, and then I saw a 22. I was like, oh right. Sweet.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. So there we go, test done. I think this is looking pretty good for the season. It's going to be pretty epic. If it's this cool with just 4 league drivers bombing round there, what's it going to be like when we've got 3 car teams? It's going to be in a full grid. It's going to be pretty mental. And yeah, I think it's going to be a good season.
I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it myself.
Yeah, it should be good.
Nice one. Well, guys, I think that's it. We'll bring this broadcast to an end, and thank you very much for tonight's